Hey guys, how you doing? King Super Ben here. Welcome back to another video. So today we are doing another room tour. So I've got a lot of changes since the last one, so that's why I'm doing it this early. So let's get started. So we'll start my door. Here we've got the playing games of my dog thumbnail. I used in playing games of my dog Ultimate. Here I've got my Nintendo handhelds poster, which is still here. You've seen these in the previous room tours. Now we're getting to some changes. So my arcade cabinet is here now. So I've got my mini Pacman arcade machine and my mini arcade machine that has multiple games in. I've got joystick for movement, 2 buttons, still turns on, just wait for it to boot up. Still boots up, still works fine. Here I've got an arcade club sticker above my light switch so I can actually turn my light on. Here I've got my PlayStation art. It's been drawn by one of my friends, which is pretty cool. Down here, this is my Xbox 360 Deluxe headset. And this is my Turtle Beach headset I use for my Xbox Series S. And look, the cabinet's booted up. Put that in demo mode. Here I've got all 3 of the Pacman Lights. This was the first. This one I got a couple Christmases ago, and this was the latest. I've got a light up desk and got any batteries for some extra style life for DS's and my console boxes. So this one's my PlayStation Classic, my Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series S and PS5. Here's my Nintendo Switch backpack. Here I've got my Mario Monopoly. I've got a dead fidget cube here because why not? Disney Infinity card and a dead 60 gig hard drive. So here's my bed. Yep, still in the same spot from first room tour 2021. Just got some stuff that I did in lockdown. Here's just a load of junk, some pens and that, and a PlayStation 1 for some reason. Here I've got a retired Xbox 360. This was the first one I got from my nan and granddad's. There's a random COVID test for some reason. There's my Apple Watch charger, and I'll add this in video. This is my Apple Watch Series 3, that's just a Facebook post. The Apple Watch Series 3 still doing me really good. And this is new, this is Tetramino light, so you light it up and you can make your own like puzzle from Tetris, which is pretty cool. And this is what I charge my phone off. Here's my pencil paw with rulers and such as well. My Mario Game & Watch. My tripod, which just fell. My head strap, some hand sanitizer and some glues, and my MacBook Air and my old Samsung laptop with a 360 controller. So I've got my drawers stacked up on here this time because down here is something new. This is where my computer is now, so I do have Steam now and I'm trying to save up for a gaming PC, but this one works for now. Well, at least for now. It'll be nice to upgrade to a gaming PC. I use my Skull Candy headset, if you remember that, and to play controller games I use this third-party controller I talked about on the Xbox Elite 1 year anniversary. So it's a bit laggy, but it does work, which is nice. And I got this stool for it as well, which is pretty cheap from Argos. It's got random slinky down here, and now the shelves. So I've got the coin pusher, slot machine, a real bowling pin, a spiral money thingamajig, and I've got some Hot Wheels old stuff that I don't use anymore. Doctor Strange house here now with a power cable for this Dell monitor that I'm going to be using for an future arcade cabinet that I'm going to build, so which is pretty cool. I'll post a video on that when I build it. Got my Lego models here and there. I got just Tails here from Sonic for some reason. Chewbacca lights and there, you get the idea. More Lego models and my clay models from my school. And here's my Mario Amiibo. The iPhone 5S. Here would be the 3G, but that's charging underneath my setup. The iPhone 5C and the iPhone 4 from the iPhone 4 challenge. Here's my clock. I put some Mario Karts here. Oh god, my voice is hurting. The dead DS section, my 2DS, my broken 2DS is downstairs at the moment. That new 3DS has stopped working. And here we've got my extra mushroom styli, Mario figure, my old SD card, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Kart, box for Game & Watch, my Mario Kart Advance in Japanese, and now I've got Super Mario 64, which is pretty cool. Here I've got a couple more amiibo, the amiibo stand, Mario Kart 64, and now I have the Game Boy camera, which I'll show in a bit when I get to the shelves. So there's still same, I ain't fixed it in a while, which I hopefully will do soon. My cable management boxes, a few board games down there, and some extra cables down here. My Lego Avengers is down there, and my Cappy art, just sitting on my R2-D2 model. And let's, if I can actually put this back on, let's get to the retro setup. So, down here now, I need to go get my torch. Oh yeah, this is the torch I've used in a lot of my videos, still working. So, start at bottom, here is the GameCube with its controller, the SNES with its controller and Super Mario All-Stars, the original Xbox, 2 Duke controllers and in component now, which is really good. My NES on top, underneath my N64 with my controller and NES controller. My old PS3, which is still at the same spot. Up here is that component switch, the remote for it, PS Classic controller, my Joy-Con charger, grip thingamabob, and my little TV that I use for it. And now we have the main setup. So real quick, I'm going to talk about the posters. So at the computer stand, that Keep It Mellow poster's fallen down because these screws are a bit loose, so gotta fix those. The Avengers Endgame poster's still up there. Jurassic Park 1's here. There's the Xbox one and my clock. And we've also got my calendar, the Game Zone sign, a Stardew Valley poster, and a retro SNES poster. So now we're on to the main setup. So here I've got my Wii U. This is actually getting pretty dark now, battery's dying. My Wii U, which I've got a couple games for now. I got a Raspberry Pi now in its American SNES case, which is pretty cool. PS Classic controller that I use for it. Xbox Live Vision camera. Xbox Series S that I still love to use every day, and its controller. Xbox lights here. My Nintendo Switch with a couple batteries for a new controller that I got for it. PS5, still love to use this thing as well. I've been playing Spider-Man on that a lot. The DualSense controller, Xbox 360 remote, the power box for 360, my digital clock, and my cable guy holding my Switch Pro controller, and my Xbox 360. If remember that I got that for like over a year ago, and I made a year anniversary. Still doing me good. No red rings of death. And we have got to the DS collection. So this thing I've actually started over a year ago now. So that's pretty fascinating. Let me get my torch again. So we've got the DS, these two, the DS Lite and these two, DSi, the DSi XL, the 3DS, the 3DS XL, the 2DS, the new 3DS, the new 3DS XL, the new 2DS XL, and I don't know where my Super Mario 3D Land is. But here's the Game Boy collection. So we've got Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Light, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, and Game Boy Micro. So I've actually refitted these shelves here now. So up here is my modern setup controllers and the retro setup controllers. Here I've got my safe with NFC reader and my wallet. My favourite game for everyone, so original DS, Mario Kart DS, and 3DS Nintendo's 3DS. All my new Super Mario Bros. Games, Disney Infinity cards. I think this is, yep, Super Mario Kart. Some sellotape for no good reason. Game Boy Micro charger. Super Mario Bros. Plus Duck Hunt. I've got two Batman games here. One's DS, one's 3DS. My Mike Wazowski torch I've had years now. My Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury Steelbook. The normal case is in other room, but I keep Steelbook in my room. which is pretty cool. I always just keep my... Actually, I don't know where my cartridge is. I don't know. I'll have a look for that. And then the rest of my Switch games here. Let's put this back. Here I've got some more 360 games down here, plus my PS4 games. I ain't got any PS5 disc games yet. Most of my PS5 games are digital. The Mega Drive handheld, a random ring, and here we've got some more stuff here. This is new as well, Super Paper Mario that I found for 12 quid at CEX, which is pretty cool. And, oh god. I'll be one sec, let me just put this back on. Right, got that on, and here's my Super Game Boy, that Game Boy camera that I showed with the box over there. And it fully works, I'll show you it right now. Loading up now, in the original Game Boy. Dancing Mario. Actually not contrasting, or sort of contraster. That's better. Fully works. Let's try and get a selfie. I say that's decent, I'll save that. So yeah, that's the Game Boy camera, works alright. Got a load of photos on there. I'll just turn this around, just keep this on my setup so I know where it is. Put Game Boy back on. Oh, damn it. Hope it doesn't break from that. Accidents happen. And this is my Mario Maker, I shall add. So my Mega Drive handheld, my Wii U and Wii games. I also got Super Mario Galaxy 2 now. And my Xbox 360 games are here with more Xbox 360 games. I have way too many 360 games. Down here I've got some DS games, my Tetris DS, here's 3DS games and my Mario 64 DS. Couple cases, my drill, and my old Xbox One games. So that's about it for this room tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Here's a time lapse of me cleaning my room before this video.